welcome. I'm so honored that you're back here at this moment in time. This is part 3 of the Becoming. I wanted to just dive right in and talk about the Reiki. I would like to say I got my Reiki Masters in 2010. That was when I decided that I wanted to see and feel comfortable in my body. I wanted to be able to go up a bridge and over mountains and just up Denny Way where I lived. It was a very steep hill without my right leg shaking. And I had such inner trauma and fears of what ifs that would go on inside my mind. So I had discovered through being able to get your body centered. And I was hearing a lot about Reiki. So over the time of just tapping in, I found a lady that was down in Fremont. And Fremont was in Seattle, Washington. And it was just a little small area where she would teach people, give them an atonement. It was give you the insight. A lot of people were there for many reasons. Her name was Daisy Thomas, or is Daisy Thomas. So she gave you an idea of how powerful and magical that we are immediately. She really put the flow into your hands. She talked about how we had an atonement, was an atonement 1, Reiki 1, Reiki 2, and then immediately certain people could feel it in certain parts of their bodies. And what it is chi. Chi is a natural energy that is around us, and it's within us, and it is the universal energy flow. So when you can really tap in and center in and be present to your chi, that is where the magic happens. So I was able to do the Reiki 1 and the Reiki 2, and immediately I could feel Reiki coming through the palms of my finger, the chi. I could feel the energy flow whenever I would pace first. We always learn how to do Reiki on self. So Reiki is a way for you to bring it in. There's certain Reiki signs that you use to bring in the energy flow. And that's why Reiki is possible, whether you are in front of me, next to me, a distant Reiki, 1,000 miles away. Reiki works in the behalf of the person that is receiving, and I am just a facilitator. So what happens is I walk through your chakras, and that was something that I realized was very important to understand about my chakras, was the flow of how the chakras work. We have 7 chakras that we normally know about, and then we're learning more, and every day there's like 15 that I now am aware of, and I know there's thousands throughout your body. So let's just keep it simple. So I was really happy to be aware of the different chakras. And what I do, I use the atonement of Reiki through my hands. And on self Reiki, you're just doing Reiki on parts of your chakras, your throat, your mind's eye, your crown, your mind's eye, your throat chakra, your solar plex, your heart, excuse me, your heart chakra. And then we go down to the sacral, and we go down to the root chakra. So when you're aware of that flow, when I perform Reiki on myself or anyone else, I'm walking through your chakras with you, and the Reiki works in your behalf. So whatever chakra is wanting to adjust, clear, realign, balance, that's the chakra that the Reiki will walk with you, for you. I always say, sometimes I always found, it's never instant sometimes for some people. How does everyone's so unique? You might get Reiki performed on you, and then it takes time for that to walk through your body, and you may take a day, it may take 2 days, 3 days. Everyone is so unique. It may take hours for you to feel the effects of it. The beautiful thing about Reiki is that it works in your behalf, and for me, it was my throat chakra. I really needed to release my throat chakra energy flow. I needed that to balance with all of who I've come here to be, and knowing that was something that was important for me. So someone performed Reiki on me, and then I noticed that that was a place in the space where I received a lot of healing. And I actually, after I noticed also with what Reiki did for me was I no longer had anxiety to go up mountains and over bridges. And if you know anything about Seattle, Washington, we have a lot of bridges that go over the water. There actually are 2 of them, and that was really no fun for me, but I would do it, but it really wasn't any fun when the right leg would shake. So I noticed that after I was able to do more Reiki on myself and feel more in tune, center, aligned in my body, I was able to go over bridges and up Denny and over mountains and over up Denny Way, which is a very, very high street that goes very steep, and it goes from downtown Seattle all the way up to Capitol Hill, which a lot of people would say, oh, that's really no big deal, but when your car is sitting like this and your right leg shaking, and it's no fun. So I now have no problem with all of that, and I actually didn't realize how childhood traumas and dreams had affected me and such in my adult life, that it was really time to figure out how to clear that energy flow. So as you see in the other videos of me becoming, I kind of landed into my spiritual journey, and I kind of walked to many what I call moments in time of my awakening. And so Reiki from 2010 and becoming a Reiki master, you take that like 30 days, at least 30 days after you take Reiki 1 and Reiki 2. And the Reiki master gives you the ability to get that atonement that then you can perform Reiki on others. And so that is really what I have been doing. It's 2026, and I've been performing Reiki on others since that moment. So it's been quite a beautiful journey of being of service to those who have asked for me to come and perform Reiki for them. And I noticed that it seems to be gotten again popular, very popular. I do a moment at the Village Green where I go in. Village Green is a community center in Kingston, Washington, where I live in my neighborhood. And when I go there once a month and I speak upon Reiki, give people a little Reiki insight, and then I do sound baths, or sound bowls, which I also perform with to also give that whole flow of walking through the chakras. I'm just constantly wanting to teach and share the knowledge and the insight of the importance of tapping into your chakras. So however you do it through Reiki or do it through sound bowls, frequencies, it's just a great way to get the body aligned with the flow of the universe that is within us and is outside of us and also within us. So when the flow is within us, is flowing, I have to say, like a river, like the waves in the ocean, and calm and harmony, peace, happy, joy. When you have all of that beautiful flow within you, that is where the magic is. That is what Reiki has done for me. And I have really, I don't know where I would be without it at this time in life. I think that it was served a wonderful purpose when I first began in 2010, and it has still served a wonderful purpose for my life, and to be of service to others in 2026 at this present time. So let's go on. Let's talk about Akashic Records.